Hello, I'm Alec Daniels, and I'm going to do my R.I.S.E review for my Aesthetics and Communications class. The first part of the R.I.S.E formula is the reflection section, in which I'm going to look at my attitude, logic, and behavior, and how that affected me in this course. My attitude going into this was making something that I personally found aesthetically pleasing first, and then making sure it matches what was expected of me in the course. And as for my logic and behaviors, that was more geared around the basic principles of aesthetics and design, things like contrast and all those other different fundamental ideas. Next, for the R.I.S.E formula is I for inquire. This is where I ask myself certain questions and answer them to just see where my thought processes go. Question being, when I started this class, what did I find that interested me, and what resources were there for me to use to learn more about it? The answer to that is color theory. I'm really interested in colors and how they work and how it's just probably the most aesthetically pleasing of any design for me personally. So I liked researching or looking up or messing with color theory. Now there's a lot of ways you can research color theory. There are probably, out of all the aesthetic theories, this is probably the most, you can find the most information about it, I think. There's tons of articles, YouTube has tons of stuff, but there's also the book that we read in this course on, that book being The Design for Hackers. Chapters 8 and 9 all went over different types of stuff in color theory and color design, which is very helpful. Next for the R.I.S.E formula is suggest. If I had more time and more resources, what would I use it on, and how would I use it to improve my work? And the answer to that is nothing really much. I think I filled my requirements, and I think I did the best of my ability for what I had. I feel like if I had more time, it really wouldn't strengthen my work all that much. There's small mistakes that I would probably make better. I would add smaller details of certain things to make it seem more natural in my Photoshop. But for the most part, not really. I didn't think I really made that many mistakes. I don't think I made too many lazy pieces. There was one where something was up with my Photoshop. I did something wrong, so it wasn't working the right way, so I had to quickly do it in Illustrator, and it looked really sloppy and bad. I would like to redo that. Other than that, I think everything is, for the most part, pretty good. Finally, there is elevate, the final part in the R.I.S.E formula, where I ask myself how my new understanding of aesthetics will help me in my future career and for pretty much the rest of my life. The answer being that the fundamentals of aesthetic design, the idea of visual hierarchy, color theory, text, and how to use all those in conjunction to make a good product are universal ideas that can span across platform, because it's just using aesthetics to what interests the human brain. So you can use it for movies, for posters, web design, just basically anything where it's a visual type environment. So I think as long as I'm in that scope of industry, which I plan on being, it will always be something important, because I now have learned the fundamentals of these aesthetics.